why Project Hail Mary might actually beat Interstellar. And before you type, "You just didn't understand it" in the comments, trust me, I did. Everyone says Interstellar is untouchable, a masterpiece, peak sci-fi. So why does Project Hail Mary feel more satisfying? Yeah, this is going to be controversial. And this is just part one, because in part two, we're flipping this completely and talking about what both films get wrong. So stay with me. On paper, these two stories look almost identical. One man, a dying Earth, a mission to save humanity. But the way they tell that story, completely different. Because one film makes you feel small in the universe, and the other makes you feel like you can actually do something in it. Let's start with the core difference. In Interstellar, the biggest breakthroughs come from emotion pushing past science. Love becomes a measurable force. A watch becomes a bridge across time. The final solution isn't calculated, it's felt. And look, it works emotionally. It hits hard.
We must confront the reality.
Now jump to Project Hail Mary. Here, every solution is built step by step. Problem, idea, experiment, failure, adjustment. No shortcuts, no magic leaps, just pure, stubborn problem solving. And here's the difference most people don't notice. Interstellar wants you to feel the answer. Project Hail Mary makes you understand it. Let's be honest for a second. Interstellar is brilliant, but it can also feel like homework. Black holes, relativity, higher dimensions. It throws concepts at you and expects you to keep up, which is great until you're sitting there like, wait, did I miss something? Relatable confusion. Project Hail Mary takes a different approach. It breaks things down visually. It explains without talking down. It builds ideas in layers. You're not just watching, you're following along. Interstellar feels like a lecture from a genius. Project Hail Mary feels like a genius explaining things to you. Friendly tone. And that shift? That's engagement. In Interstellar, Cooper is driven by emotion. But everything about his journey creates distance. Distance from his daughter. Distance from time. Distance from everything that matters. And that's the point. The universe is vast. You are small. But in Project Hail Mary, something flips. Collaboration. And suddenly, survival isn't about one man against space. It's about working together inside it. Interstellar is about missing someone across galaxies. Project Hail Mary is about not being alone in one. Interstellar builds tension through scale, entire planets collapsing, time slipping away by decades, humanity on the brink. It's overwhelming, in a good way. But Project Hail Mary zooms in. The tension comes from problems you actually understand: air supply, mechanical failure, scientific uncertainty. And because you understand the problem, you feel the stakes more directly. Interstellar gives you existential dread. Project Hail Mary gives you, oh no, that's a bad idea, anxiety. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Interstellar's ending is emotional, symbolic, almost philosophical. But for some people, it feels like the answer appears after the setup. Project Hail Mary plays the long game. Every solution builds on something earlier. Every payoff feels earned. Nothing comes out of nowhere. And that's the key difference. One film asks you to trust the feeling. The other earns your belief step by step.
Oh my God.
So, does Project Hail Mary actually beat Interstellar? Not exactly. They're doing different things. If you want scale, emotion, and cosmic awe, Interstellar still dominates. But if you want clarity, engagement, and problem-solving that feels real, Project Hail Mary might quietly do it better. And remember, this is just one side of the argument, because in part two, we're talking about what both of these films get wrong. And yeah, that's where things get a lot more uncomfortable. So tell me, are you Team Interstellar or Team Project Hail Mary? And be honest, no Nolan bias.